Welcome to my channel, LightAsAFeatherTarot. This is going to be for the sign of Cancer. So this is for June 2020. We're going to be looking at the energies for the month of June. This is for your sun, moon, and rising. So please take the messages that resonate. If they don't resonate, don't make them fit. If you find that they're not resonating, check out your other signs. So I've already meditated and cleared the energy for the cards, and my guides coming through, the words or the messages that they were saying was looking forward to, excitement, working towards completing some type of goal. So those are the messages that I got from Spirit. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Also, all of my contact information is listed below if you would like a private reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2020? This one. I am patient knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. I've been getting this card a lot in readings, and you know, the energy of patience has been a focal point, and it's continuing to be a focal point. So even though Spirit is, you know, asking us to be patient, it doesn't mean that the energy is not moving forward and there's not any type of progress. So it sounds like there's a little bit more patience that that needs to be shown right now. But that's okay, because when the universe is delivering our manifestations and the things that our goals and our desires and things that we want in our lives, you know, we want it to come to us the way that it's meant to come to us. We don't want it to come to us, you know, all the way not completed. So what messages for Cancer? So starting off with the Knight of Wands, beautiful. So, you know, June is starting off with focus, determination, passion. The Knight of Wands, you know, he brings in change. You know, maybe you have some type of change in direction as far as a passion or a hobby. Or maybe you have something that you're already working on that you're just really focused on, and that is really feeling like your creative cup. That's what I'm hearing. Beautiful. Now we have the Sun. So whatever you're focused on, whatever you're dedicated towards, you know, it's bringing in the Sun. And with this energy, it brings in happiness and joy and bliss. Very carefree energy. So June is not starting off too bad. All right, next we have the Page of Cups. So it speaks about some type of messenger coming in, you know, text messages, phone calls, emails, you know, and this page, this is the beginning of a message, and typically it's good news. It's going to be some type of news that gives you some type of fulfillment. You know, it's gonna bring in, you know, joy and happiness. I feel like it's gonna bring in options too. You know, with the Seven of Cups coming up, there's gonna be some options coming up with this Page of Cups. So far in June, there is no lack. There is no lack of options. There's no lack of passion or drive. You know, you guys have it all together when it comes to starting off June. Okay, next we have the Knight of Swords. So, you know, with his energy, his or her, you know, it's a very swift, very fast moving energy. You know, this could represent someone in your life as well. But I'm really feeling like this is the energy. I feel like this message is coming in, and these options that are going to be available to you or that are coming to light, I feel like they're gonna either change the energy, they're gonna change your mindset. they're going to change the direction of the flow of the energy. Next, we have the Five of Swords. So I'm going to get a clarifying card for that. Just to get a little bit more information. Excuse me. So next we have the Eight of Cups. So with the Five of Swords, you know, fives are about change. You know, there could be some type of conflict or some type of disagreement in June with another person or people. And, you know, the Five of Swords speaks about some type of hollow victory, like you win, but at what cost, right? But whatever these people or this situation, I feel like you're going to be moving forward and walking away from that energy. Like I feel like I almost heard high horse. Like I just feel like you have so much focus and determination and so much drive that you don't have the time or the energy for anybody that doesn't align with your highest purpose, right? If these people aren't supporting you, if these people aren't raising your vibration, you're just like, I'm not dealing with it. And, you know, cups are about emotion. So this is you moving away from any type of emotional drama, any vampire energies, anybody trying to suck out the energy, because you have nothing but energy up here. You know, very, very passionate energy, very creative energy. Look at that. Completion. That's one of the words from channeled messages. You know, working towards a completion. And look, there it is. A little bit of patience. It looks like coming full circle with June, you're going to have some type of successful completion. Beautiful. And you know, this completion will look different for everyone. You know, this reading could be in regards to work, love. It just depends how these messages resonate with you. So I'm going to get some clarifying cards to dig in a little deeper. So Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Wands? So with the Nine of Swords coming up, you know, I'm feeling like this is your energy right here. You know, Spirit is giving me confirmation. You know, maybe leaving May, coming into June, you had a little stress or anxiety or a little worry, maybe about what you're focused on, maybe about your goals, maybe about your completion. But I feel like coming into June, you're going to be leaving this energy behind. It's just the feeling that I'm getting, because with the Knight of Wands, you know, he's moving forward. He's pressing forward. He's not, you know, wallowing in sadness or stress or anxiety. You know, those thoughts could have came in the past, you know, but I feel like you're leaving that energy and you're moving into this happiness and joy. You know, and maybe in the past with any type of stress or anxiety or mental blocks, you know, I feel like it was due to some type of uncertainty, some type of clarity that you didn't have. I feel like the Page of Cups, these messages that come in, it's going to provide you with this clarity. Spirit, clarify the Sun. So with the Sun, we have the Eight of Swords. Like I said, I feel like you're leaving this energy. I just heard half full. I feel like, you know, half empty, half full. And I feel like for the month of June, you know, I feel like you guys are really going to be looking at the silver lining. I feel like you're going to be very focusing on, like, with the attitude, with gratitude. You're going to be thankful for the things and the abundance that you have in your life, opposed to focusing on what you don't have. You know, what you can't control. I feel like with the Sun and the Eight of Swords, anything that you can't control, you're just going to release it into the universe. You know, I always say, control what you can control and let go what you can't. And letting go of what you can't control doesn't mean that you're like, okay, whatever, I don't care. But the thing is, if you can't control it, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, are you going to stress about it? Or are you going to have the silver lining? Like, wow, I'm thankful I still have my job. I'm thankful I have this. I'm thankful I have that. Focus on the abundance and the blessings that you currently have in your life, because then you'll attract more of that into your life. So with the Sun card and the Eight of Swords, you have the Fool card. So, you know, I feel like with this happiness and this joy, and you just not focusing on any type of stress or any type of uncertainty, you know, you're going to be focused on your new beginning. You're going to be focused on the sun, your happiness, your joy. You know, you're really going to be taking a leap of faith when it comes to this completion of whatever it is in your life. So what about these messages coming in? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. Let me get one more card. We have the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So, you know, coming with this Page of Cups, I feel like you guys are going to be dealing with people, a couple of people, a group of people. Maybe that's where the messages are coming from. So with this Three of Swords, I'm feeling for a lot of you, this is a timekeeper. 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months, right? Third time's a charm. Especially with this completion being at the end of June. That would be just about 3 weeks. So this is, to me, is a timestamp for these messages coming in, you being presented with your options, and you moving forward with this energy. Because, you know, this message that comes in is going to result in happiness and joy. So as far as these two people coming in, you know, the King of Swords, you know, this could be the person communicating with you. For some of you guys, it could be a lawyer, authority figure, or officer. If not, you know, this is somebody that's very analytical. You know, he or she can have a sharp tongue, be very direct. It could be somebody of authority. You know, maybe somebody's offering you a job, presenting you with these options. This is a person that says what they mean and mean what they say, right? Very direct. And I feel like this energy, when this message comes in, you know, it is going to change the energy for you. You know, the energy is going to move forward. You're going to see it and you're going to sense it. So for some of you that don't see the energy change, you're going to know that it within a minute, maybe you're going to get that timeline for this completion as well. Now, for some of you, these messages coming in, you know, and I'm not getting this for all of you, but some of you, you know, it could be some good news coming in, but it could trigger some type of past hurt. You know, this could be a person in your life. This could be a person in your life. You know, the Knight of Swords sometimes a little reckless with how they talk, very direct. You know, the sword represents the tongue. And I'm just getting that energy with the Five of Swords coming up here. But either way, it's going to work out. It's going to work out in the end. You know, maybe some of that uncertainty or that clarification that needs to come in is still lingering here. But you're going to have the options. You're going to have multiple options. Look at that. Options that, you know, lead to the Ten of Cups. Your happiness, your home life, happy family, right? Just being emotionally fulfilled, your cup being overflowed. You know, it has the rainbow, you know, the kids are playing in the background. And the High Priestess. So I said that earlier. I feel like you're going to have some type of knowing. You know, your intuition is definitely going to be heightened in June. when it comes to these options, when it comes to your abundance. So Spirit, what about the Knight of Swords? So the Knight of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. So like I said, this could be your energy, and this could be a person that you're dealing with as well, if it's not the energy, because we have the Five of Swords here. So maybe you're dealing with a person, a couple of people. You know, I'm feeling like that Knight of Wands is you. You know, your focus, your determination, it's not leaving in June. You know, you're keeping up with that energy. And, you know, with the Knight of Swords here, maybe that's the person that you're dealing with the Five of Swords. You know, maybe that's the person that just isn't for your highest good, that isn't being supportive, that has a little bit of lower vibration, right? Like negative Nancy. But the communication between you two is going to be about your stability, your foundation. It could be in regards to your finances, right? So Spirit, can you clarify the Five of Swords? Yeah, so you're ending that. This is gonna end this conflict, this disagreement. If there were any harsh words from another person, you know, you're gonna be ending that. Like I said, you're done with it. You're gonna be moving forward with any type of conflict or disagreements. And then you have the Hierophant here. I feel like some of you guys are going to be moving forward, you know, with the job, you know, a new job, a promotion. You know, the Hierophant represents a large company, a government agency. If not, you know, this represents faith as well. You know, this is you moving forward, you know, knowing that everything is going to work out. Also represents commitment. So maybe you're moving forward with a commitment, with the job offer, or with your faith. You know, faith that everything is going to work out and you're going to get to your completion. In the meantime, you're being patient because you know that you're working towards your highest good, right? And that's what you're attracting in your life. You're walking away from lack. You're walking away from feeling left out in the cold. You know, that half empty type mentality. You're walking away from that. You're like, no, I don't accept that. You know, I want to celebrate. I want to be around people that celebrate me, that support me, that support my highest good. And, you know, that's what y'all are going to do, because here's this completion right here. So I'm excited for June. Like, you guys are going to have to comment below. Let me know how these messages are resonating. You know, you're going to be focused on the celebration. You're not going to be focused on these 3 cups that are spilled here. Been there, done that. You have these 2 cups right here. Up here you had 7 cups. You're not focused on that energy. And a little bit more patience, right? 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. You tending, you know, to your seeds. And it's not going to be that much more patience, because then right here comes the World card, a successful completion. And I feel like this completion is not only going to be fair and just, but it's going to restore some type of balance in your life. And the 8 of Wands, so at the end of June, you may have some type of messages coming in back and forth, maybe wrapping up this completion. You have the Hangman. So this is you just kind of sitting back, knowing that everything is wrapping up, is coming together full circle, you know? Maybe just reflecting upon certain things that you've learned. Looking back where you came from to where you are now. Look at that. Moving into your abundance. 9 of Pentacles. There's no lack here, you know. She's dressed very lavish. She's very comfortable. So that's what you're going to be moving in towards, that energy with the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm going to get a few tea leaf cards. So let's see. Spirit, any additional messages for Cancer for June? For June 2020. And these cards are hard to shuffle, so we're starting off with Wreath, sorrow over loss. So this message won't be for everybody, you know. I feel like with the Five of Swords energy, like I said, it is like a hollow victory, and there could be some type of loss in that situation. You know, sometimes when you are moving forward in your life, and there's certain completions, when you move forward and you grow, sometimes it's time to let people go or situations go, and sometimes for some people it could be a little bit bittersweet. For some of you, you could be thinking of a past loved one, or recently have lost someone, and they have transitioned over. So it could be that energy as well, with Wreath coming up. Next we have Box, you will receive a gift. Ooh, gift. So, you know, you have this good news coming in, this message is coming in. So expect blessings and abundance to come in your life that are expected and unexpected, because this speaks about some type of gift coming in, and you just, you know, you never know. You know, it could be a gift from a stranger, you know, showing generosity. It could be, you know, this offer coming in. But Spirit is saying something is going to be coming in for you guys. Handshake, a message from with a stranger could be important. So that's right here with the Page of Cups. You know, you might meet someone that you don't know, and they're going to give you some type of message that leads to your abundance, that leads to you moving forward with the energy. Look at that. I feel like this is more of a past energy moving into June. Well, great worry over nothing. You know, I feel like as June progresses, you know, you're not going to be worried. You know, I really feel like that's a past energy, because coming into June, you're really going to be tapped into this High Priestess energy. So very beautiful. Well, guys, that completes your reading. I'm really excited to, you know, read the comments and see how these messages resonate. And I hope you guys are safe. And until next time.